dependent
You are wrong! All of you are wrong!
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Bringing you another coin that I jumped into. I actually jumped into this coin this morning, right before the big pump. So I got lucky on that one. So this is a base coin. It's a meme coin. It's a monkey. It's pretty cool. It's called Bomo, and yeah, it's on the base network, and it's been pumping really good all day today. Like the last 24 hours, it's been pumping like crazy. I got in at my first buy was at like 680, 680,000 market cap. And then pretty much all day today, I've just been buying $50, $50, $50, $50. And I think my last buy was at like $1 million. So I've been buying between 680 and 1 million market cap. So right now it's sitting at 1.3 million market cap. Like I said, I found it at 680. So made a little bit of money today on the pump. Liquidity is locked at 112,000. Volumes at 125,000. This is a new coin. I think it's only been out for, let's see here. Let me check real quick. I think it's only been out for, yeah, it's only been out for 16 days, so it's very new. I think this coin could run. I really do. I think this could easily run, not tomorrow, but in the next month or two. I think this thing could run to 500 million market cap. Bitcoin's going crazy right now. Ethereum is starting to approach 3,000. So in the next month or two, this thing could be at 500 million market cap. You put $1,000 in, you're making some real money. Not financial advice. Do what you want with your money. I'm just showing you coins that I'm buying and trying to make some money with in this bull run. I also think this bull run is probably going to go into 2026. I think it's going to go past Christmas, just because we've had a lot of delays with this bull run. And right now it's like Bitcoin season. Bitcoin's going crazy. I think once Bitcoin runs out of gas, which I think it's at 116 or 117 or 118, somewhere around there. I think once it runs out of gas, which it's probably going to take a while. I think in about 2 months, Bitcoin will run out of gas and people will take their profits, and you'll see Ethereum go crazy. Then we'll go into alt season, and then I think we'll have meme coins going crazy. So I actually think this whole bull run probably won't end until like April of next year. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but it just feels like, because we had so many delays, I think that the next month or two it's all gonna be about Bitcoin going up, and then we're gonna get into the alts, and then we're gonna get into the meme coins, and by then everything will be popping off. And I think the end of this year, 2025, is really gonna explode, and that's where you're gonna make most of your money. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get an extended bull run into 2026 all the way to April. I wouldn't be surprised. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get another delay. A war breaks out. You never know. If something crazy happens, the bull market will stop. It'll be delayed again. And like I said, I think this is going to run through the rest of 2025 and 3 or 4 months into 2026. So I still think we have plenty of time to make good amounts of money in the bull market. But anyways, back to this coin. Bobo, it's a monkey. It's a meme coin. It pumped really hard today. It went from 680 to 1.3 in 24 hours, which is nice. I got in at 680 and I kept buying all the way up to 1 million. So I got about, I don't know, I got like 100,000 coins. So it's a decent bag, nothing crazy, but it's a decent bag for the future. Especially if this thing goes to like 10 million, those 100,000 coins be worth quite a bit. So let's check out the chart real quick. You can see the pump right there. From the very bottom to the top, that's 24 hours. I've been watching this thing like crazy, but from the bottom to the top, that's 24 hours. That's 1 day of pumping. So I hope it keeps going, man. I hope it keeps going. And if you go way back here, like I said, this coin is 16 days old. So it was kind of flat and just chopping around. But then all of a sudden, yesterday and today, it just exploded. So you can see the pump. I mean, that's a 24-hour pump right there from the bottom to the top. So Bobo, you can get it on the base chain. You can get it in your Phantom wallet. I would recommend trying to buy at least 100,000 coins. I think that's like $250 invested. You get, yeah, like, I think that's right. I think $250 will get you about 100,000 coins if you're buying right now. And I think 100,000 is decent. I mean, obviously, the more coins you have, the better, but you know, it gets expensive. So, you know, if you're just looking for a small investment, you know, $250 gets you 100,000 coins. And if this thing goes to a billion market cap, like 1 billion, like, you're gonna be making some good money. Even if it goes to 500 million market cap, you'll make good money. If it goes to 100 million, you'll still make good money. So yeah, get in now, because I think they just got listed on another exchange. I think it's Bitmart or something like that. I can't remember. But I think they're working on another exchange, another big exchange, and you never know. If the market cap explodes to like 50 million, they could get on the base chain, you know, the main, where everybody wants to be is base, right? So you never know. If this thing explodes to 50 million in the next 5 days, you know, they could be on Coinbase, you know, you never know. So, but they do have 1 or 2 listings. They have a cool website. Let's see if I can find the website. So they're on Dex Tools. Website's pretty cool. This monkey base coin reminds me of Ponky a little bit, like their early stages of Ponky. I had to drink my coffee. They have an X, they have a Telegram. I think this could go somewhere, I really do. I mean, worst case scenario, I think it goes to 50 to 100 million. That's like worst case scenario. Something in the middle, maybe 500 million, and then if we get super lucky, maybe 1 billion. depending on how popular the coin gets. But it's ranked in the top 20 on Phantom Wallet right now, which is pretty good. And another cool thing is they only have 500 million tokens supply. So I think you can see that. Yeah, 500 million token supply. Very low. Typically these tokens at least have like 1 billion, but only 500 million for this one. You got 23.8 locked, 5% for marketing, 13% for CEX listings, 13% for CEX listings, 3% for art, 3% for airdrops, liquidity's locked, contract renounce. Seems like a decent project. The artwork's pretty cool. I like the artwork. They even have a roadmap here. And then you can go to their X. Their X is exploding. I think this morning it was at 400 followers. Now they're at 1356. And you got some big time YouTubers following them. So that's good. So yeah, this monkey meme coin reminds me of Punky. And Punky's sitting at like, I think it's sitting at like 80 million market cap. I have to double check that, but it's done pretty well. So yeah, that's the X. Let's go back to the chart. Like I said, 16 days old. Just lots of chop around. And boom, the last 24 hours. Huge pumps. Crazy. So there you go, guys. That's Bobo. I don't know, you could call it Bobo, Momo, whatever you want to call it. It's a monkey. It's a base coin. The team seems good. Project seems good. Damn, look at this. Big buy coming in right now. Let's see if I can zoom in. Look at that. $1,000 buy. $1,000 gets you 272,215 coins for $1,000. That's crazy. So that's all I got for you. This is the other coin I jumped into today, this morning. Like I said, I got in at like 680, and I bought like $50. I don't know, like every hour I bought $50 until it hit like $1 million, $1 million in market cap. So I'm sitting on like 100,000 coins. It's a decent bag. I think that's like a $250 or $300 investment. But man, I just hope this thing runs. I have a good feeling about this coin. I think it's gonna run to 10 million really easily, and that would be awesome. If it gets to 10 million in like the next 3 days, then we're off to the races. Anything's possible at that point. If it gets to 10 million in the next 3 days, anything's possible after that. So we're getting buys in right now. They're coming in pretty quickly. The holder count is 6,839, which is pretty good. I guess we can check the bubble maps. Let's see here. Trying to get the bubble maps to load up. Alright, this is what it looks like. Zoom out a little bit. So this big guy right here, again, remember, they have the supply chopped up in different percentages. So the team have some, they got some for listings, they got some for artwork, probably pay a guy to do their artwork. They're investing in social media. So I believe this guy right here, this big guy, is going to be probably the team. And then this is probably like for listings, these connecting wallets. Because I believe there's no sell tax or buy tax when you buy into the coin. So I think this is probably for advertisement, social media, artwork, all the random things they need to spend money on. Then I think this is the team. Or actually, it might be. It actually not. I don't think it's the team. I think it's Uniswap. I think this is going to be the exchange, so they could sell it to you. But besides that, not the worst bubble maps, but they have a lot going on with their supply, because they only have 500 million in supply. So what I read from the website, seems like they're chopping it up for different things. So the team has some, you know, they got pretty much, they have some for themselves so they can invest into the project and all that good stuff. So, but that's what the bubble maps look like. Back to the chart. Look at that pump. It's pumping right now. It's pumping. So if you want to get some, it's on the base chain, Bomo, 1.4 market cap. You know, it's very risky, but you know, not financial advice. Do what you want with your money or whatever. But that's all I got for you. Again, not financial advice. I'm just showing you coins that I'm buying for fun and trying to make money off of for this bull run. I feel pretty good about this coin. Holders is pretty good. It's almost at 7,000. So I think big things are gonna come for this coin. I think in a couple days this thing's gonna hit 5 million to 10 million. So that would be nice. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Leave me messages down below if you have questions. And that's it. Get yourself some Bomo. It's on the base chain. Get yourself a digital wallet. You can buy it on the Phantom wallet. So I think most of you guys probably have Phantom, but that's where I bought mine. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.